Delighted to let you know that today we are joined by members of the organ donation and transplant community here in Ireland. They've come with a very simple message that organ donation works. It transforms the lives of recipients and their families. And it's also a positive memory that we can leave our own families. Remember to share your organ donation wishes with your family. Get an organ donor card before you go home today and use it as an icebreaker to start a family conversation. So remember to
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly, just highlight your text and type.
32 for Ireland is Mark Adair. Wearing shirt number 63, Andrew Lowry. Wearing shirt number 85, Curtis Camper. Wearing shirt number 64, please welcome Gareth Delaney. Wearing shirt number 50, it is George Dockrell. Wearing shirt number 41, Graham Hume. Wearing shirt number 13 for Ireland, Harry Tector. Wearing shirt number 3 today, please welcome Morgan Tucker. Wearing shirt number 86 today is Ben Watt. And wearing shirt number 44 today, please give a warm welcome to Craig Young. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is your starting 11 for Ireland. I'm delighted to let you know that today our very special mascots are a monster representation. We're delighted to have mascots today from Port County Cricket Club, from Port Harlequins Cricket Club, from Limerick Cricket Club, and from Kerry Cricket Club. So to Port Harlequins, Port County, Limerick and Kerry, our beautiful mascots, boys and girls, can we give them a big round of applause? They're playing a huge role and a very exciting role here today. Well done, mascots. And talking of all things Munster, here come the Cranberries.
Well, hello everyone, wherever you're watching us here at the Castle Cricket Ground in Clontarf, Dublin, Ireland. Afraid to say that the cover has just in the last 30 seconds been brought back onto the pitch here. We had a squall of rain about 40 minutes ago, and literally as we were prepared to watch the players coming onto the field, we've had a little shower. It's barely a shower. If it was a shower in your home, you'd call the plumber in to fix up, you know, the piping, because it was that light. But umbrellas are up because it is just a little bit damp. But at the moment, there will be a delay. Reminder, of course, that in the first match on Friday, in this Floki trophy, Floki is the currency, there we are, it's the cryptocurrency on Q. The three-match T20I series, Ireland won a magnificent contest on Friday in the sunshine here by 5 wickets, and it has stirred the emotions locally, and it has stirred Pakistan. It's also stirred Alan Lewis, former Ireland captain, who's alongside. Louis, you're a local. What's this weather doing?
Well, I've no clue, because we woke up this morning to magnificent sunshine, which of course you had on Friday, and we all thought, I think I might have said to you, do I need a sweater, Wilco? You said, no, you won't need a sweater. Well, you need a sweater now, and of course that is one sight that we hate to see in cricket when the brollies go up. It's a telltale sign that people are getting wet, and that is what has... It's kind of, but it's very mild at the moment. Obviously from the point of view of the playing surface, it's very important that the pitch is covered and the area of the square, because you never quite know. It's a funny cloud cover overhead, Alan, in the sense there seems to be the odd patch of blue skies, but there's that heaviness about it. I don't know, because we got caught very quickly with that heavy shower, as you said 40 minutes ago. And we are where we are. But in terms of reflecting, a fantastic game of T20 cricket. We all know how these games can sway, but the crowd got their money's worth on Friday.
Certainly did. And Pakistan, let's not forget that we're on the eve of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Pakistan will be looking at their squad. It isn't finalised yet. There are 1 or 2 players who are literally knocking on the door, waiting to come in. Ireland have named their squad, and but we do know that the toss actually has happened, and let's just show you what happened out there in the middle. Here we are. This is the Floki Trophy. Paul Stirling on the left, Graham McRae, the match referee, Babar Azam, and we're waiting for the coin, because the coin stayed vertically on its edge. And eventually, Babar was told that his call of heads was right, hence they're laughing. And Babar has said, we'll have a bowl. So Pakistan are bowling due to the vertical coin that came down after a few seconds. And this is Pakistan. They have made the one change in the side. Mohammad Amir, the left arm quick, comes in. Shadab Khan is rested. So it's Babar Azam, Saim Ayub, Mohammad Rizwan, Fakhr Zaman, Azam Khan, Iftikhar Ahmed, Imad Wasim, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Nasim Shah, Abbas Afridi and Mohammad Amir. That's Pakistan, who've got the one change then. Mohammad Amir comes in. In fact, he had a bit of a visa problem, which is why he was delayed for the first match. So pace in for the leg spin of Shadab. That is the Pakistan side.
And realistically on the day, Alan, there's no surprise there really with the overhead conditions as they've been, that shift. And here's the Ireland squad. And again, a notable one absentee from this particular squad, and clearly on injury grounds. McCarthy has come out and Graham Hume has replaced him. Otherwise, the side is as played on Friday. McCarthy, it is understood, has a little bit of a back spasm after Friday and isn't playing.
The man of the match, player of the match, was Andy Balbirnie, 77 from 55 deliveries, I think it was. Paul Stirling, the skipper. Lorcan Tucker. Harry Tector played beautifully for his 37. Curtis Campher got them over the line with a sprint at the end. He reverse ramped Shaheen Shah Afridi first ball, which was ambitious, and it was successful. George Dockrell, Gareth Delaney bowls some spin, some leg spin. Mark Adair, Graham Hume bowls medium pace. Craig Young seam, and Ben White leg spin. So Ireland looking to wrap this series up. Gosh, how many times have we said that? Not many times.
Well, the only thing you can think of, Wilco, is over the course of the last year and a half, they've been on the wrong side of some of those nail biters. And I think for the team, it was very, very important that they did get over the line. And I want to talk a little bit about Curtis Campher.
Yeah.
Because he's a man of supreme confidence, a very quiet confidence, but there's a lovely kind of dagger in his eye. But to do what he did first ball was extraordinary, to the delivery that he did it. But for me, the second shot with a bumper that was coming at him, how he actually got anything on it, third man up in the circle, which did surprise me. But these are the sorts of things in T20 cricket we all understand happen.
Yeah.
And we've got short boundaries. Not that it might have been stopped by someone at third man, but the fact that he got it to where he did was extraordinary. Now, as we speak, it does appear to me to be brightening up, Alan.
Much brighter. And even though we've got the square covered, as you can see here, this is the beautiful cricket ground of Clontarf. And
come on, you see your juices are flowing now. I know they are. He's trying to drag me in because, unbeknownst to the spectators, I've been at Alan Wilkins via text. I was away at the women's T20 qualifier, and I was kind of saying, you remember this ground, Wilco, don't you? I said, I think you were about 50 for 4 here against Ireland.
Well, it was 25 for 3.
25 for 3. So I was one digit up, but he was trying to get in my ear to say it wasn't all the way it was, but I was there as a young boy.
Yes.
And it was.
Well, we had some stars out that day, Zahir Abbas, Sadiq Mohammed. But this is good news now that the covers are coming off. It's a much brighter scenario right now. In fact, I'm beginning to squint here. I'll have to get the sunshades on because it's that bright now. So the forecast was possibly some showers later today, but certainly not now. And I'm just beginning to wonder whether this delay will cause a shortening of the match. We'll have to get some news from the match referee, Graham McRae, who was out there with the two captains. Confirmation that Pakistan has won the toss and they're going to bowl first. So Ireland will be batting. One change in each side. Pakistan, Shadab Khan has been replaced by Mohammed Amir, and Graham Hume comes in for Barry McCarthy for Ireland. So this innings, the match is delayed, but I don't think Alan Lewis, I'm talking to here, is the former Ireland captain, 130 caps, I think.
122.
122, I'd settle for that. Well, look, we're all ready to go here. And as soon, and as long as it takes for the ground staff to get those covers off, we will have play. Forecast for Tuesday, again, is for some heavy showers to come, but it could be an on-off scenario. I don't think we're going to lose any overs. I don't think as yet we're going to lose overs, but we'll have to confirm that with you once we hear something from the match referees HQ.
I'm just looking at weather forecast for Tuesday. It's not that bad.
Oh, that's
a little
good.
bit cooler,
which
again is something that the Pakistan players won't be used to. No different to Ireland players going out to Pakistan to play with the heat, but that's the way life is. That's the nature of the game. And I think probably in the context of this match, Wilco, was possibly an important toss to win. I think you'd enjoy a bowl this afternoon. It's that kind of clammy, swingy atmosphere that...
Well, Paul Stirling won the toss in the first game and he bowled, and he also started with 2 slips. And I asked him about that. I saw him yesterday on the off day, and I said, how come you start with 2 slips in a T20 international? He just said, well, you know what? He said, I fancied the bowlers. I fancied our seam bowlers to nick a few out early.
Well,
with slips.
The interesting thing is, and Mark Adair has become a very skillful new ball bowler. And his natural delivery is an outswinger, but he's developed the ability to bring the one back in. And again, I don't know who he has been speaking with or how he has done it, but early on, and I think if you look at the number of wickets that he's taken in T20 international cricket, it gives you an idea of the type of havoc he can cause up front. And interestingly, again, I'd be very interested in your view on this, because we had that series against Afghanistan when Adair caused havoc. There were 4 down for 15. And part of what I can't understand sometimes is this whole issue of rotation of bowlers as if it's a must. Like, surely if you were in a situation like that, Wilco, you wouldn't be getting the ball out of your hand.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have to get a pair of pliers to get my fingers bent off the ball. No, you want to bowl, and and you want to bowl, and it's as simple as that. It's like those children. They want the players to come and walk between them. Incidentally, the news today, by the way, is that Paul Sterling is playing his 390th time for Ireland in all the formats, 390, and he goes past Kevin O'Brien of 389. So Paul Sterling is now Ireland's most capped player, men's player, and I think that's fantastic. Milestone for Paul. He's been considering all the cricket he's played for Middlesex in England as well. So he is he's a leader, and he always has been, and I think he enjoys his captaincy. You know, in fact, he said to me yesterday, I said, you seem to be enjoying this job. He said, it keeps me in the game, keeps me thinking about the game.
Well, it used to amaze me because Paul, outside of being a very intelligent man, he's got a great cricket brain. He's a fantastic cricketer because you wouldn't have 390 caps if you weren't. But he's served Ireland so well in every department of, you know, how he's dealt with people, how articulate he is in terms around the issues and the aspects of the game, and all the accolades that you've talked about. Probably in the last year and a half, I'm sure by his own admission, he'd love a few more runs.
Yeah.
And Ireland need that. But I think coming at the time it has, and I'm interested that you've obviously spoken to him, that the captaincy is something that he's relishing, and I'm so happy that he's doing it, because in his first series where he did take the captaincy in the West Indies, he had a spring in his step.
Yeah.
You know, you could clearly see he was enjoying it, and there was things happening that potentially, and it was interesting you talking about having to, I just felt it was the Seamers' day.
Well, that's the series that they won. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it's interesting, again, well, obviously we've heard the other way around, we saw Babar smiling there, but you know, there seems to me from the outside a wee bit of pressure within Pakistan. Is Babar a little bit passive? Is he energetic enough? Do things kind of pass him by a bit? Wonderful player.
It wouldn't be cricket in Pakistan if there was pressure, or if there wasn't. So just confirmation that we're going to have play starting in about 2 minutes' time. I'm just trying to look down here at the players, where the players are coming from, but they should be walking out any moment. Confirmation that Babar Azam, the Pakistan captain, has won the toss, and Ireland will bat first. Here come the players. They're on their way. Pakistan in the field.
And interesting that you see it down there. Lovely flag bearing from children from County Kerry Cricket Club, Cork County, Cork, all from the south of Ireland. Two of them new clubs, and again the new generation of Irish cricketer that's coming across here. So wonderful day for them, Alan. Wonderful day for us to be back in vote, knowing that cricket is going to take place, and it's going to be a testing time for Paul Sterling, leading cap man now for Ireland, with Andrew Balbirnie, of course, the hero of Friday, batted beautifully. And I think it's the one thing, when Andrew Balbirnie gets going, there's a lovely grace about how he plays. Real beautiful stroke player.
Yeah, absolutely. So Andy Balbirnie wearing 63, Shaheen Shah Afridi wearing 10. The skipper of the Lahore Qalandars in the PSL. And he's a fierce competitor, lion-hearted. Love the way that Shaheen, what he brings to his craft as a left-arm quick bowler. And we've got two of them for Pakistan today, with Mohammad Amir coming in as well. So we're all set here, folks. Wherever you're watching us, whether in Pakistan, Ireland, or wherever you are in the world, it's good to have you with us. The sun is beaming down now. And it's going to be Shaheen Shah Afridi running down a slight slope here at the Castle Cricket Ground in Clontarf. It's the second T20 international in the series of 3 in the Floki Trophy. And it's Andy Balbirnie on strike. Shaheen Shah Afridi to get the match underway. The brand new ball will swing. This is one thing that Shaheen Shah Afridi, he is absolutely venomous with the brand new white ball. Sometimes you can have all the weapons, you can have 2 bats and he'll beat them.
Well, there is no doubt about that. He has just that ability to bring the ball in late to the right-hander. And of course, as a right-hand batter myself, when you kind of have doubts about where your off stump is, it's very, very tricky.
Azam at mid-off, surveying proceedings here. It's wide again, he's gone after it.
And that is a cracking shot. He's just extended his arms beautifully there, Balbirnie. He was wide enough. And again, absolutely sweet, out of the sweet spot, middle of the bat. Beautiful shot from Balbirnie. And again, that's another thing in a lot of T20 cricket, they're looking to go aerial over that area now.
Well, what he's not doing here, Shaheen, he's not bowling to instructions. That's way too wide. That's too wide deliveries that have been punished, and the field is not set for that. If he's going to bowl that wide, then he's got to have a man out at deep cover point, deep point. And I think we're going to have a change of ball. Just looking at the third umpire coming on. Now, whether the ball is out of shape or whether the seam has come apart, I don't know, but it's going to be a change of ball.
I think it might have disappeared between the two tents. But we won't know. We won't know from our vantage point here, but it was certainly wide enough for Balbirnie to really let his hands go, and the tendency is, in this modern era of T20 cricket, that's precisely what they do. So after umpire deliberation, we're back in action again. We don't really know whether it's the original ball or not. Barbara having a good look at it, wondering what the thing to do, whether it's still in shape or what way they're going to look at things. There's quite an amount of deliberation going on at the moment.
I'll tell you something here. It could be that Shaheen says, I really don't like this ball. It's got nothing to do with the ball. It's the way that you bowled it, Shaheen. That's the true aspect. But sometimes, you know, look, bowlers are fickle, just like batsmen are about your bats. But sometimes you can get a ball and you can present it to the umpire and say, I don't think this is as good a ball as it should be. It's brand new. And now Mohamed Amir.
Well, he's got the arm around the umpire. Aidan Seaver, fresh to this level. And again, that can be the sort of thing that can happen. I don't know what Freedy's in his ear. This would be commonplace.